Hi everyone, it's Mitch, and it is Tuesday, April 7th, 2000, April 2nd, 2019. Here with your free live show. Of course, we're live 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com as well as sportschatplace.com, premium plus, and picksandparlays.net. Went 3-1 in the premium area yesterday. A little bit of a bounce back from the day before where I was 3-5. Probably going to be doing away with the premium area in the very near future. Everything will go through Sports Chat Experts. Give you guys more information on that as we get closer. But I can tell you about a million reasons why. On Sunday, I lost the first 3 games. I ended up going 3-5 on the day, which isn't a great day, that's for sure. It's a losing day. I was 7-0 on Saturday. But I got this nasty email from a person named Farrah Cook. What an asshole. Just telling me what a piece of garbage I was because I lost the first few games of the day, including the Kentucky game. Like I was the only one in the world that lost that game or something. And then today I get an email from a guy named Nicholas DePina, who didn't even pay for his premium membership, talking about the one loss I had yesterday. I lost the Red Sox game. Who did I have? In the NBA, I had the Blazers, and then we had the Mets, and I don't even know. I never looked back, so it's very hard to tell. But I know I had three wins and 1 loss. And of course, I get the email about the Red Sox. It's like, all right, we had the Braves against the Cubs. Yep. So, like I said, 3-1. I'll take that every single day. And then this guy says, Nicholas DePina in Boston, he says to me that it doesn't matter 3-1 because he parlays everything. And I don't think I've ever once advertised the premium area as a parlay area, and I don't think I've ever endorsed parlay picks at all. I don't think I've ever said run out and parlay these picks. I don't think I've ever said that. Anyways. So what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate the premium area at some point. And everything will just go through Sports Chat Experts. I'll try and offer some discounted plans for everybody else. I've been advised for years to get rid of the premium area because the prices are so low. For a week, it's $49, so that's $7 a day. So a day like Saturday, that was $1 a pick. A day like yesterday, it was like $1.25. Yeah, it's like playing the lottery or a slot machine parlaying. It's stupid. It's like that's what the casinos want you to do. Now, we all know this stuff, and we're talking about the minority of minority people, right? We know that. We know that, that most people out there understand how sports betting works. And then this guy says, I didn't send you the email to be an asshole. It's like, why else would you send the email? For what? He says, I sent it to vent. It's like, I'm not your mommy. Being your mommy isn't included in the premium membership, and I love you guys, but it doesn't mean I'm your mommy. It's like, I lost too. Who do I get to cry to? Believe me. It's like, nothing fun about that. Certainly ruins my morning. You guys know I'm back in Hawaii. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm reading this at 4 a.m. He's like, obviously you have nothing to do. It's like, it's 4 a.m., asshole. The premium, it's going to take a while because we have to rebuild experts. I still want to have some sort of premium product. It's just going to run through experts. It'll be something similar, but not the same. But everyone that paid for yearlies will get their yearlies, and you'll be able to buy yearly packages. and monthly packages and things like that. I just don't know. I just don't think the prices are going to be that low because I'm not going to have any control over it. But everyone, I'm getting rid of it because it's not worth it. It's the prices are so low on the products that you get in a the reason why I started it was just, and the reason why I've always kept the prices low is so it's something for everyone. Yeah, you can still buy the yearly price right now, and the yearly plus price is just you buy the premium twice, so it's a huge discount. You pay for the premium twice, you get the plus. I don't know how long it's going to take, probably by football season. No, we're not going to combine the premium and the plus. We're just going to get rid of it. We're going to go through experts. This way we can take credit cards and do all sorts of things like that. You know, I've left the prices low so it's something for everyone. But what I found is that it just hammers, it's what it brings in is people that expect to win every single game or something, or every single day, or 3-1 isn't good enough, or 7-0 and then 3-5, so 10-5. That's not good enough. It's like, I don't know. Regular people that gamble, they would take 3-1 every single day, even if the one was minus 180. They would take three favorites and a minus 180 loss every single day. People that gamble, they would. It's just the way that it is. Yeah, the premiums is my picks. The premium plus. Yeah, if you look, Tom, if you go to the YouTube channel after the show, I have all sorts of videos on there explaining what the difference is. I have all sorts of things. Let me do some picks. We'll come back to this talk. But it's not something that just came up from this one Nick DePina or Farrah Cook. It's not something that came from just these two people. This has been something that's, it's been going on for years. I'm just looking for a pen. There we go. That's that stupid Apple pen. Doesn't even have a thing. All right. Anyways, let's get to our first pick for today's show. Let's head to the NBA. It's only 4 games. They gave out 1 in the premium area. I'll take the Lakers plus the 12.5. I haven't taken the Lakers in forever. But the Thunder is so bad. 12.5 is just a ton. I'll take the Lakers in this one. It's probably the first time taking the Lakers in months. So we'll take that. I don't love that pick, Lakers. I'm off my game, I'll tell you. You get an email like that. Normally, I shake things off, and just like I try and shake comments off and all that same stuff. But sometimes it just bugs you. It's just like maybe I'm it's like maybe I'm doing something wrong. It's like I got news for you. $100 a month. So $3 a day is not enough to run our website. It wouldn't even get one article. We write 1,600 articles a month. You can't even get an article for $3. Not even close. So, hosting is about $2,000 a month, maybe even a little more than that, maybe $3,000. I don't know. I don't pay the bills anymore, but I know it's something like that. Our costs are almost $1 million a year. So if anyone that thinks the internet is free is looking at it from the other side. Anyways, I'm not going to talk about this anymore. I'll talk about the premium in just a second. We'll do one more NBA pick. I like the Spurs minus the 10.5 against the Hawks. Spurs just have so much to play for. The Hawks, not a great defensive team. We'll take them. Of course, we're still giving away the T-shirts. And, of course, I'll announce those for the last couple days after the show. I think starting tomorrow we're going to change the format on how we're going to give out the T-shirts. Hey Larry, you still in Vegas? Larry was over at Hooters. He had hit the Auburn on the in game. I had Kentucky. I'd given it as a premium pick, and then I was going to bet Auburn in the in game. I didn't do it, and I ran into Larry. He was cashing his ticket on his Auburn in game bet. Of course, I hit Michigan State on the next one on the money line. I had a bunch. Larry also asked me about a specific game, and I don't have a premium pick on it, so let's go right to it. I know at the window he asked me about this game when he was cashing. I was giving him a Sports Shop Play shirt. He's a good guy, man, if you're ever in Vegas. I only met him for a couple minutes, but I'll tell you, he's a good one. Just a good Chicago guy. I lived in Chicago, you guys know, for a long time. Larry's like that Chicago, just, you can just tell. It's like, anyways. The game he asked me about was Lipscomb versus Wichita State. And, Lipscomb's been really strong, and Wichita State, really an off year. I mean, this has been a team that's been in the NCAA tournament just about every single year, running through their divisions. They moved conferences, and in general, it didn't stop them when they moved to America East. But the thing is that, this was really a rebuilding year for Greg Marshall, but when we look at the way that Wichita State is playing, they've won 8 of their last 9 games. I'll go over the T-shirts in a minute, but I don't know. I just think that this is a tough game. There's a reason I don't have a premium pick on it, but Greg Marshall is just one of the greatest coaches in the history of college basketball. He's won at Wichita State for a long time. I know it's been in a weaker conference and all that stuff. He was in the Missouri Valley and all that other stuff. But to win consistently in any conference is tough. And that's really weird lighting here. But anyways, I'm gonna take Wichita State in this one. It's a pick 'em. I just think the coaching is better. I give them the edge on that alone. Lipscomb has been really good recently. Anyways, we do free picks every day. I'm going to go back to some of these questions. Cliff Olander, since he joined the premium on December 1st, I'm up 9K. That's awesome. Yeah, see, I mean, for every Farrah Cook and Nick DePina, there's, 100 Cliffs. Just seems to be that way. Just because I make a pick, like Farrah was especially mad because she's an Auburn person, right? So, and I picked Kentucky. So, I mean, that's why she was mad. I know that. Her email's War Eagle or something, I don't know. But it means you're, pretty big into it. But just because I give out a premium pick doesn't mean you have to play it. It's your money. These are just what I'm betting. And I'm not saying you're definitely going to win with these picks. I never said anything like that. I never would. I leave that for the other guys. The other guys say that, how awesome they are. I'm number 1 in this. I did this yesterday. I always say, yesterday's yesterday. Let's look forward. You guys wouldn't even know us 7-0 on Saturday unless, someone complained about the 3-5 yesterday. Or 2 days ago. I was 3-1 yesterday. But it was like, you guys would never even known it. Unless you looked at the numbers or were a premium member. Yeah, so to get the shirt, you just hit the like on the Facebook page, but tomorrow I'm going to change it. If you want to buy a shirt, you don't want to go through the whole thing of the contest or whatever. If you live in the United States and your size is small through extra large, it's going to be $15. If your size is 2X or greater and you live in the United States, it'll be $20. All this is about my cost. And if you live outside the United States, Canada would be just add another $5. 20. Canada would be 10 plus 5. Canada would be $20, small through extra large, and 25 for the other sizes. and the rest of the world would be 25 and $25 and $30. If you have a question about it, just email me, Mitch at sportschatplace.com. I really don't want to sell the shirts. I want to give them out. I got tons and tons and tons of them. I've given out tons, and I have tons. And those of you that were in the second round of winners, those shirts will go out today. Oh, I wish I had all the stuff I had to show you what comes with the shirt. But we have, I got a lot of shirts going out today. Excited. I had Kentucky to win it all. I've said it a million times. Oh yeah, that would be. I think what I want to do with the shirts, if you can buy another shirt if you already got one. I don't think it's fair to everybody else if you win and nobody else does. I think what we want to do is I wanted to see how the T-shirt thing went, and then have like more specific ones, for things that we talk about on the show, or things going on in sports, like something about March Madness or NFL season or college football or dog of the day, and I think like for the live show, you garbage I think is good. I love that one. You garbage. That was the best, right? Yeah, I think this guy already sent it. Anyways, we do free picks every day. Anyways, let's get to another free pick. Let's go to Major League Baseball. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. The time change is really, really knocking me out. I came home, I slept for about 4 hours yesterday, 5 hours, and I still am way, way off. That you garbage, yeah, that was the best. You garbage. We should have like a pitcher or a player or something every day, and we'll say you garbage. Let's see. All the games today are at night for Major League Baseball, which is afternoon for me. I think for you guys, I wouldn't know how many to get. I like the Rockies plus 138 against the Rays. We rode Snell like crazy last year. We were early adapters to Blake Snell. Brett, who does our fantasy, was huge on Blake Snell last year, and he's the one that tipped me off to him, and we rode him, and no matter how bad things got everywhere else, we had Blake Snell. We always have a guy like that. We always have a couple of guys like that every year, right? And Blake Snell was our guy a few years ago, or last year. And, Tim Lincecum way back when, the year he won the Cy Young, he was our guy then, We rode these guys. We've also had fade guys, throughout the years too. But Snell was our guy that we rode. But the problem with Snell is, and you guys can tell me if you think I'm wrong, but the problem with Snell is he got paid. And when these guys get paid, they're no good anymore in a lot of cases. So Kevin Barnes. Yeah, there's an idiot. Wow, some people are just really hammering me over at the Picks and Parlays channel. They have no life. Anyways, be sure to hit the thumbs up. We're taking the Rockies. Kyle Freeland, man, this is a guy that deals. He gets it done. He's a Colorado native. I know the game is in Tampa, but wow. Sorry for the long pause there. This is another one that I was looking at. I like the Mariners at minus 129 against the Angels. I don't love Gonzalez. I'll be honest with you. I don't love him, but Trevor Cahill, this is a guy that's, he's pretty much done nothing. He's a long reliever. He's a starter. He was an all-star with the A's, but, you have to go back and you have to remember how they do the all-stars. There has to be at least one representative from every team, and when he was the all-star for the A's, they really had nothing. The all-star team really needed a pitcher. So it was kind of like they squoze him in, and he was their all-star. Now he's on the Angels. He was on the Cubs. He's been on a bunch of different teams at this point. Marco Gonzalez, I never like guys that don't throw any kind of heat whatsoever. It's not even like he has, a knuckleball or anything like that, or, a crazy kind of pitch. He just can't throw anything, right? But the Mariners are so hot right now. 6-1 to start the season. Meanwhile, the Angels 1-4. Anyways. Taking the Mariners here, 6-1 start, Angels 1-4. Yeah, I think there's a lot of value in the dogs out there tonight. That's for sure. I think some of the dogs that we have to really look at are, the Orioles even with Cashner up against Stroman. This could easily be an over, as well. But it just seems that, and also the Tigers, right, against the Yankees. This looks like a viable option. I'm not giving out picks. I'm just saying I'm not playing these games, but this is the way I would be. I would be taking the Tigers. I'd be taking the Orioles in these. They're playing against teams that are not playing well. The Rangers. These are all worth a shot. These giant odds. And, of course, the thing is, I would take the Giants here, too, with Bumgarner over the Dodgers. But I like Bumgarner, and I know he's heading into a free agent year. And I think the Giants are going to end up paying him is what's going to happen. But, I don't know. I don't have any inside information. I'm not even following the story. But now Nick DePina is sending me emails because he's mad because I called him out on the show. Because he's a little shit. Because he's mad about his 3-1 yesterday. But anyways, Rue is a guy that I don't generally like for the Dodgers. I always think he's way overrated, but he always seems to pitch well at Dodger Stadium. I know the Giants, they could be having the worst year ever. And they seem to get up off the mat to play the Dodgers. Just tough to take them here in this spot because we just don't know what we're getting with these teams. Of course, all of the Giants games have gone under, and almost all of the Dodger games have gone over. So something's got to give. It's Bumgarner and Ryu. But I gave out a pick already on the NIT. But anyways, giving out a bunch of picks on this show, plus a bunch of opinions. Let's see if we can find something else here. Maybe a total. Let's go with the over 8 in the Marlins-Reds game. Or Marlins-Mets game. Let's go with that one. We don't do a lot of totals. Let's go over 8, Marlins-Mets. The Mets have really been hitting the ball. Remember last year, like Syndergaard, DeGrom, Matz, like even when like Matz, he had a bad start to the season, but then like later in the season he started to pitch well, and like he still got no run support. DeGrom, remember he had like the .06 ERA, and he had like couldn't get a decision. Yeah, we go over all the picks at the end. Yeah, but this year the Mets are hitting at least out of the gate, and the Marlins are hitting pretty well too. I mean, the Marlins are 2-3. I think most people would take that as a spot. But yeah, I like the over in this one. I just think with Urena and Vargas, these are guys that get hit on a regular basis. So I'll take over 8 in the Mets Marlins game. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 picks so far today. Ah, what the hell? Let's keep going. Justin Verlander is traditionally a slow starter. Last year he had a good start, but traditionally he is a very, very slow starter. And I know he didn't get tagged in his first. He gave up 3 hits, and they won the Astros in his first start of the season. Shelby Miller making his first start. I don't know. The ball really, really carries in Texas, right? So, I don't know. Take the plus 180 here. Take a shot at it. I think it's worth a reach. I think these are all the reach picks. I think if you hit Texas at plus 180 or the Orioles at plus 167 and the Yankees against the Yankees, you take the Tigers at plus 200. I think it's worth taking a shot. You bet those 3. If you hit 2 of them, it's monster, right? I think it's worth it. I'm going to do that personally. I don't know if we can call them show picks or not. I'm not really giving those picks. I like those, though. The more I think about them, I'm going to bet them as soon as we get off the show. If I lose, I lose. If I win 1, I don't lose. I lose like 0.3 units. If I win 2, I'm up gigantic. Anyways, we'll do one more pick. We'll call it a day. I'm a little worn down, I gotta say. Emailing back with this Nicky DePino or whatever his name is, Farrah Cook Bus, it is taking its toll on me. It's made me not want to do the show anymore or even do this stuff. But this is what I do, and I love it most of the time. I will tell you that much. Call it ingrades. Yeah, these guys on picks and parlays, they just hammer me. I don't even know who these people are, you know. Anyways, let's do one more pick. I don't care what sport it is. Go to college basketball. We'll go back to the hoops. See what's going on. I'll take Texas plus the 1.5 against TCU. The Horns have really surprised me. They have talent, and Shaka Smart, he's on the ropes. TCU just hasn't. I know that they've been winning in these games. I don't follow hockey, so I don't know much about it. But the Longhorns plus 1.5, I think, against TCU is going to be my play here. It's just TCU had a lot of opportunities, even at home, against some of the bigger programs, and they didn't get it done in any of them. Meanwhile, Texas has played in a lot of neutral site games and a lot of big games. I just think they have the experience here, and they have Shaka Smart. Pretty good things to have going into this. So I'm going to take Texas plus 1.5. Anyway, sorry I was a little down today. Number 1, no excuses, but I'm a little jet lagged. Number 2, like I said, I got these 2 emails. I don't even understand what the hell these people are talking about. There's so much better ways to handle things than the way these people do it. I don't know. if so if I give out a pick and it loses, it doesn't mean, it doesn't give you, whether you paid for it or not, it doesn't give you the right to bash me and beat me up. It just doesn't. It's 3-1. You just hammer me on the one. Believe me, if you're just looking for one loser to hit me on, more than likely you're going to have that every single day. So I'm going to take the Lakers plus 12.5, the Spurs minus 10.5, Wichita State in a pick'em in the NIT. I took the Colorado Rockies plus 138, the over in the Mariners-Mets game. It's over 8. And I took the Texas Longhorns plus 1.5. I also said personally I'm looking at betting the Texas Rangers, the Orioles, and the Tigers all on the money line. I think that if we hit 1, the worst we can do is minus 0.3 units. That's if it's just the Orioles. If we hit Texas, only Texas minus 0.2 units. If we hit the Tigers, we're even. And if we hit 2 of them, it's a really, really big day. So why not? We'll take those. Anyways, thanks for joining me. It feels good to be home, even though I'm way jet lagged and just working on getting it back together. I'll let you guys know more about what's going on. If you want a free t-shirt, be sure to hit the like button on our Facebook page. Tomorrow, we're going to change the format of the t-shirt giveaway. We're going to try and clear out all of our t-shirts that we have within the next week and then start on a new t-shirt giveaway or order more shirts or figure out what we want to do from there. Anyways, this is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. And I'll see you later.